In 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7, the Apostle Paul presents a striking contrast to the image often associated with leadership, particularly within the context of the Christian ministry. He writes, "But we were gentle among you, just as a nursing mother cherishes her own children." This metaphor, rich with affection and care, encapsulates the tenderness and selflessness with which Paul and his fellow workers approached their ministry among the Thessalonians. It offers a profound reflection on the nature of true Christian leadership and service. The image of a nursing mother is one of the most intimate and nurturing relationships in human experience. It is characterized by warmth, closeness, and an unselfish commitment to the well-being of the child. By using this analogy, Paul communicates that his approach to ministry was not domineering or harsh, but marked by a deep, familial love. He chose to relate to the Thessalonian believers not as subjects to be ruled, but as beloved children to be nurtured and cherished. This reveals the heart of pastoral ministry, not merely to teach and govern, but to love and nurture. This nurturing aspect of Paul's ministry approach is significant because it stands in contrast to the cultural expectations of leaders in both the ancient world and today. Leadership, particularly in religious contexts, can often become entangled with ideas of authority and control, where leaders are seen as figures to be feared rather than loved. Paul's description challenges this perspective, calling for leaders who are not only authoritative, but also compassionate and caring. Moreover, Paul's use of this maternal imagery also serves to emphasize the sacrificial nature of true Christian leadership. Just as a mother sacrifices her comfort, time, and resources for her children, so too Paul and his colleagues sacrificed for the sake of the Thessalonians' spiritual growth. This sacrifice is not grudgingly given, but joyfully offered, much like a mother's efforts are driven by her love for her children. In the same way, Christian leaders are called to serve their spiritual flocks, not out of duty alone, but driven by genuine love and commitment to their well-being. This approach also implies a deep level of personal involvement and emotional investment. Just as a mother knows her children intimately, so Paul knew and was intimately involved in the lives of those he ministered to. This level of involvement is crucial for effective ministry, which must go beyond the superficial layer of merely preaching and teaching to engaging deeply with the personal and spiritual needs of individuals. It involves listening, understanding, empathizing, and responding in ways that foster growth and health. Additionally, the concept of being gentle as a mother with her children highlights the need for leaders to be approachable and relatable. Leadership in the Christian context should not erect barriers between the leader and those being led. Rather, it should break them down, encouraging a loving and open environment where people feel safe to express their struggles and seek guidance. However, Paul's model does not imply that leaders should shy away from exercising authority when necessary. Rather, it suggests that the exercise of authority should be tempered with gentleness and love, always aiming for the edification and benefit of others rather than the assertion of power. It is a balance that requires wisdom, discernment, and a deep reliance on the Holy Spirit to achieve effectively. In drawing upon the tender image of a nursing mother, Paul also tacitly invites a reflection on the source of his own ability to love and serve in this manner. It is clear that such an approach could only be sustained by a heart transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ. The gospel empowers and motivates believers to emulate Christ's example of humble, sacrificial love, a love that values others above oneself and seeks their ultimate good. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7 offers a powerful and countercultural model for Christian leadership and service. It calls for a leadership that is nurturing, gentle, and sacrificial, mirroring the love and care of a mother for her children. For modern-day believers and leaders, this passage is a poignant reminder to embody the gospel in all interactions, showing the world that the essence of Christian leadership is not dominion, but service, not power, but love.